All right, let's get started. In December of 2020, I posted on Facebook about my friend Maki. In the post, I talked about some of the medical issues that she's been able to overcome recently. Some of the issues I spoke about are MCAS, POTS, EOE. She also had a tumor on her thyroid that was too close to her jugular vein to be operated on. If you're friends with me on Facebook, then you can go to the photo album called Glow Up on my page, and then you can read about the post there. I encourage you to do so. That post was meant to be a celebration of her and what she's overcome. So, in that post, I did not mention that I had told her what to do to overcome those medical issues. I'm going to repeat that, and then I'm going to pause to let that sink in for a little bit. She had very serious medical issues, and I told her what to do to fix them. Over the last few years, I've tried giving people advice. When I start to give people advice, the first thing I do is I pause and I make a weird face, kind of like this. That's me, one, trying to figure out where do I begin explaining to the person how to help them, and two, how do I not sound crazy while I'm doing it. When it comes to Maki, I spent a lot of time not just telling her what to do, but explaining various concepts to her, and that's just not something you can do in a short conversation with someone, especially when a lot of the things that I taught her go against what we are told. So these videos are going to be an attempt for me to recreate what I've told Maki over the last year or so. I've also told a few things to some family members, and I have trouble keeping track of who I've told what. So this will be a way to consolidate everything and for everybody to get the same experience so that nobody is missing a piece of it. As you're watching these videos, keep in mind that they are designed for my family, and so things will change as I receive questions from them. This is to make sure that they understand everything. I'm going to start off very simply, and I'm going to oversimplify some concepts so much that they're technically incorrect. But over time, I will expand those concepts so that your understanding of it is closer to what is actually happening. Unfortunately, these concepts are not clean cut. It reminds me of a movie scene where a character has a wall full of information and they're trying to piece together clues or something. Everything is connected to everything else. That makes it difficult to talk about one topic at a time, and it also makes it difficult to label the videos. There will be different formats for different videos. Some might be centered around a particular aspect of health. Some might be centered around a particular disease. Here's a list from the CDC of the top causes of death in the United States in 2018 and 2019. I will probably make a video for each of the things on the list. Some of the videos will probably feature interviews with Maki herself. It's one thing to hear me babble on about concepts, and it's another thing entirely to hear the experiences and perspective of someone who's been through it. Some videos will just be me rambling about various topics for a few minutes at a time because I just couldn't find a particular spot to place them. With that in mind, I would encourage you to watch every video. Also, it's not just the top killers that I will talk about or killer diseases in general. I'll also be talking about autoimmune issues, fertility, gout, which I used to have, high blood pressure, which I used to have, PCOS. Here's a picture of me from August of 2017. As you might notice, I lost a little bit of weight. I will talk about what I did to lose that weight and what I've done to keep it off for almost 3 years now, including during a pandemic and including the last 2 months where I haven't been able to be active because of an injury. I'd like to close this video by thanking everyone that wished me a happy birthday. Also, I am currently in a suit because I just got back from a wedding. Congratulations to Cap and Ken's. For the rest of my videos, I will probably just be in gym clothes. And hopefully over time, I'll loosen up a little bit. I can't explain how weird it feels to just talk into the lens of my phone for minutes at a time like this. Stay tuned.